I'd like to welcome everybody to Jason and Aviva's wedding. I have a speech. It's in my pocket. It's looking for it.
There we go.
Cigarettes. My lighter.
Put the mic closer.
I have it. I'm gonna go now. Dear Jason and Aviva, I wanted to say a little something to the bride and groom, my first brother, and my new sister. I'd like to welcome Aviva to my family. I'm looking forward. When I was a kid, I would do everything with Jason and Josh. They're the same age, so I was the older brother, and the leader, and the older cousin, and the boss. I still am. Then when Derek and Brad were born, it was me, Jason, Josh, Brad, and Derek, and Faniel. Then my mother said this, Lance, we have a new child for you. Now there's like 5 of us now. Gave me more stress and anxiety than you could imagine. Okay, and I'm not gonna leave out Jamie Sheena and Shindul. I miss those days. And I want to quote Josh Feldman. In 1994, we should all buy houses together and connect them with tunnels. Where is he? Josh?
Lance.
I think ISIS took your idea. I have a plan. I'm going to tell Zadian 5 to do something about it. All right. Now back to Jason. I would say this. He's one of the hardest working, intense men I've ever met in my life. Whether it be fighting, video games, or sports, Jason loves to win. When he doesn't, nobody wants to be near him, including my mother. He's kind of like my Uncle Andrew as a kid. The so-called sore loser. I strongly emphasize the word loser. When we were kids, Jason would come with me everywhere. Then we got into some trouble together, so my little Jason decided to leave me out to dry with my parents. He decided to start doing homework. In a nutshell, he graduated from NYU a year early, now holds one of the best jobs in New York City. If you knew Jason, next page, you would agree with me when I say he is dedicated to whatever it is that he is doing. As usual, he always excels. Now, Aviva, we only met a few years ago, but I love you. Jason, as your older brother, I will hand you to her. No, her, you didn't. I'm giving him to you, Aviva. I used to worry about him night and day as a kid. The doctor told me I had something called OCD. I don't believe him. I realized I just had a brother that made me sick. His name was Jason. Now you can worry about him, Aviva, instead of me. Now you can beat people up for him. It's a huge load off my chest. Because recently, Jason has decided to quarrel with bigger guys who know Muay Thai. He dedicated his life to work and Muay Thai. Work is cool with me, it's the Muay Thai I don't love. Watching him get his ass kicked in the Bronx by big black ninja men. Hopefully you, Aviva, have studied the art of Muay Thai because Jason does. The black man took my job as the ass kicker. If you want to know more, ask me privately. But so far, Jason broke his nose, foot, and probably a vital organ. But that's no big deal. He's decided to keep fighting. He has a big heart. He's a tough guy. It's too much. Aviva, take good care of him because I know he'll take care of you. As he treats you good, he is still angry about losing in Contra the Nintendo game. Maybe he's not angry about losing in Contra because he beat the whole game in 3 days. When we were like 4. I would also like to shout out my cousin's fishing trip that Jason organized. I know Michael and Faniel are still pissed we weren't allowed to hold the rods. Maybe next time, Jason will let us fish with guys who let us hold the rods. If you don't know Jason as the smartest guy you know, listen to this. In high school, he invented something with his science teacher and became famous almost. I forgot what and how, but he did. As the best man, I'd like to congratulate Aviva and Jason. Aviva, you made it through the wedding. We appreciate all your hard work. And Jason, we appreciate you putting up with her. Everything is perfect. Every speech is under 2 minutes. Great job. With much love, Aviva. He's the best guy in the world. I had a 29-year run with him. I wish you guys life together and more. Thank you.